What up?
Yo,
We're
we're
back
back.
at it again.
It's
Uh,
been. You remember the last time we did this? We said it wasn't going to be that big of a deal.
Look at us now. Oh.
This is the first, only because we're forced to, the first online interaction.
Yeah,
So plot twist, it got worse.
got worse. Surprise, surprise.
How's it been for you?
Um, I'm still working.
Yeah.
Yeah, work at a supermarket. Don't want to disclose. I might get a. I don't want to dox myself. But I work at a supermarket. I'm an essential employee.
Yeah, I'm one of the well, not few, but one of the lucky ones too, because we're an essential business.
Well, at first you
Mine,
were.
yeah, the first week we got a notice that we weren't going to be able to come in.
Yeah.
So it was just a week of like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And then I think like the next week after, it's just like, oh hey, California says that we're an essential business, and we're like, oh shit, okay. So we got back to business as usual. But
Did you
you
like it at
know,
first? It was like all right at first, right?
um, coming back to work or just not like
Not
working.
working like when they told you like, hey, don't come in.
No, yeah, for sure. I think I had the perfect sweet spot just because it was like a week. It was like a week of non-paid vacation where it was super calm and I wasn't worried about it too much. But I think if it would have kept bleeding into like the month or the month after, then
Yeah.
yeah, I would have been on full panic mode, bro. Yeah, it was nice. It was a good little vacay, so I can't complain too much.
Okay, so let's say you didn't go back to work. Do you think
Oh
things would
God,
have got dire?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
Hell
for sure.
yeah.
I would have joined millions of other Americans right now, 100%.
Shit.
Yeah, man. So for me, it was funny. Well, not funny, but it's strange the way it worked out because where I work, I'm a temp, so I came in through an agency.
Yeah.
So everybody that was at that company, well, the company that I'm at, they were permanent, so they got to use their PTO as like their sick hours, whatever, whatever, whatever.
Okay.
But for me, the first week when it had happened, they told me it's just like, hey, go fuck yourself, go on unemployment. Like, oh
Good luck.
yeah, no, pretty much. I asked them, I was like, hey, so can I use like my PTO? And they're like, oh, you don't got no PTO. So
Yikes.
yeah,
Who are you again?
yeah, pretty
Fuck.
much. I got ghosted not even like a week after.
Fuck.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's really strange right now because like we mentioned in the beginning, the last time we uploaded something, I remember it was us fading to black saying like it probably won't even be that big of a deal. Like it'll probably be over in like a week or two. We're what, 2 months later now? Maybe a month?
Yeah. It's a month now since our last video.
Oh Christ, man. And it doesn't really show. It doesn't seem like there's any signs of it stopping. The one thing that I have noticed though,
Well, no. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
the only thing that I have noticed is everybody's not so fucking like crazy about this thing right anymore. Like they're cautious, but they're not frantic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but people are pushing to go back. They want
Yeah,
to go back to work. Fuck it.
it's
What is it?
getting dire.
Texas
Hmm.
is already about to return back to normal, basically, quote
Right.
unquote normal. But they're gonna reopen what was non-essential businesses like clothing stores, fucking all, the rest of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're trying to do that. People are. Did you see that? There's protests. They made protests. Fucking all gas no brakes went to a rally and was
What's all gas no brakes?
it's this traveling journalist. He went to this.
Oh,
He's kind of
okay.
a memer, a little troller, and
Okay.
he shows up to this rally and he's talking to the individuals there, and they're all fucking. This is unconstitutional. I should have the right to go outside. The government should have stopped me, and all this and that. Like I should be going back to work. And I mean that part's understandable. You know,
Fuck, dude.
I
I
can
mean,
imagine how many people are
yeah, I get it.
homeless or
Yeah.
going like close to being homeless.
If not, if they aren't already.
Did you get the Trump money?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, just today.
Oh, it hit today.
Yeah, no, no. I'm pretty sure I've had it for a while because for me, you get it if you did your taxes last year,
Yeah.
and what I chose to do last year was get like a prepaid card. So I don't know why it just dawned on me. So I decided like, hey, I'll check it out, and then boom, I was like, your card has X amount. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. How long have I been sitting on this?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
mine hit too. I
how did it look for you?
I mean, I don't really need it because I'm working, but
Yeah,
it's
and
all in savings now.
yeah, I felt kind of a guilt just because right now with us working, we have a special circumstance, right? Because we have an income coming in, and on top of that, with this bouncing in, it's just disposable income that came in, which is great on our end because we have work. But for people that this is all they're going to depend on, I feel for them, especially in my situation, just because I'm Bay Area, so
Yeah.
everything out here is crazy expensive. Like
Fuck.
the stimulus check is maybe, and it really depends. Like, there's no way in hell it's good for rent. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. What they
No.
get, no, nah, man, no, not at all. Like, it's not good for rent for like a 1 bedroom, even out here in the Bay Area, which is insane. But on the other end of the spectrum, if you get that 12 in Texas, like it'll help out way more than it could help out here.
Yeah. So the thing I have about the stimulus checks is that it's going from we're digging a bigger debt nationally, and the
Yeah,
point of the stimulus check is within the name stimulus. It kind of it's supposed to be spent. They want to stimulate the economy, right? We're
yeah.
giving you this 1,000. Please use 1,000.
Hmm.
I told you that I'm saving it, and I'm kind of fucking that over then.
I'm waiting for the feds to just kick in your
So
door right now.
so basically, how familiar are you with inflation?
Mm,
So we printed more money, but when we print more money, the value of the dollar decreases because we have nothing to back up the value of that dollar anymore. So if we're just making money out of thin air with no value behind it, yeah, the dollar itself is worthless.
right.
And so when we don't spend that money, the value of the dollar is decreasing, and we're going into a fucking depression.
Christ, well, how's it looking right now? Do you think we're not on the fast track for depression, are we?
Um, it's too early to tell. Like you said, you just got your Trump money not that long ago.
Hmm.
So I don't know. We might not see the effects until like a month or two later. But that housing market's already going down. That's already kind of like a
Yeah,
little red
right now.
flag. Like boop.
Yeah. Yeah. The last time this happened
So
was '08,
yeah, yeah.
and that was not good. That wasn't good at all.
No. And
That shit was
then
very dark.
as of people telling me that people that rent homes out,
Hmm.
some people can't afford the rent, so they're not getting paid. You know,
Fuck, man.
so they're at risk of losing their home for fuck it, what do you call it? Basically defaulting, in which the bank takes your home,
Hmm.
and then
God,
the
that would
renters go
kill me.
homeless. The guy that's renting out the house loses money, and then they probably are hurt financially because they depend on you to pay the rent and cash in a little bit profit.
Yeah, yeah, of
So
course.
it's a whole shit
It's a
show.
domino effect. Yeah,
It's a
it's a
whole shit
domino.
show, dude.
Yeah, man. It's
Um,
God, and it's it's so surreal now, and it's still relatively fresh. We're still 1 month into the lockdown, right? 1 month quarantined in. I still can't believe that this shit was on the back burner of my radar. We're just like, oh, there's this thing going on in China, and it's just like, oh man, like it's coming, it's moving all over China, and then it was just like, oh shit, it's in Seattle. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. And then it hit home. Like it went from being
hit real
it
hard.
went from being something that you kept seeing and you're just like, whoa, this is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy. And then you wake up one morning and this thing is waking you up with a slap to the face. It's just like, hey, you're up. It's like a draft. That's it. It's like a draft,
A
dude. It's
draft in
like
which you may die. Oh, I mean, I guess you can't die in a draft.
well, I mean, in a draft you have a fighting chance, but this one is kind of at the mercy of your immune system. So
Do you think? Do you think? I've been hearing this a lot. The reason why I don't know if you know, but I think they extended the quarantine for you guys, right? In the area, they
yeah,
extended it.
yeah.
A
Mhm.
lot of people are saying that the extension is due to people not staying at home.
Um,
Do you think there's truth in that?
I'm gonna say this in the beginning of this month, the streets were way emptier. Like I
Yeah.
still go to work, so obviously, like, I'm still able to drive around the streets, and I'll take the freeway.
Uh-huh.
No cars at all. Like, literally, maybe three cars to and from work, and you wouldn't see any open. And I'd go in there because I would have to get, well, not have to. I'd get some coffee, I'd pump some gas, but nobody, man. I mean, there was like a good 2 weeks where I was the only guy at the time I was going in the gas station. Me and the cashier, that was it. And this past week, actually, starting Monday, today's Thursday the 30th. This past week, I've been seeing a lot of. It's been picking up again. It's been slowly kind of going back to normal. I'm seeing more cars. There's actually a little bit of traffic every now and then, and there's actually lines again at the stores, which is pretty weird. As far as, yeah, it got extended for us, and I think it's gonna bleed into the end of the year. And somebody mentioned something to me, and when I thought about it, it kind of made sense.
Okay.
They're saying that, they're gonna keep this going at the end. Like, yeah, you got May, you'll be good. Then the month that's follows after, it's just like, oh, hey, you know what? Maybe this whole month too. I feel like instead of saying up front that it's going to be the rest of the year, that they'll avoid unnecessary mass hysteria, right? Where it's just like, oh my god, like we're locked in for the rest of the year. But if you kind of just try to like slowly bleed into month after month after month after month, it might soften the blow. But I think people will catch on eventually. I think people are catching on already because they're protesting. Maybe not because they think there's a conspiracy out there, but out of necessity, of course, right? Because people have to work. Just because we went on quarantine doesn't mean that the bills did, right? It doesn't mean that the rent's going to go on quarantine.
It's kind of, yeah, we can't really halt everything.
Mm-mm.
It's fucking. You're gonna get rear-ended by something.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, I mean, in the news, you know what I heard? I saw an Instagram post about it. That farms, like the business of growing produce and shit and livestock.
Yeah.
Those companies, those businesses are being forced to reduce everything, to reduce the amount of crops they're fucking growing, reduce the amount of animals and livestock they hold.
Really?
And yeah, and that's basically hurting them, you know?
Fuck, dude.
They have to do this within a short amount of time, which is like fucking within the year. That's kind of hard to plan. That's kind of hard to plan. Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
What am I supposed to do with
crunching.
Say you have 10,000 cows, and that 10,000 cows probably supplies like 5 states.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? Like, all right, nobody's buying the meat.
Cookout.
You better get rid of fucking half of that livestock. Euthanize half the fucking livestock. And I saw the videos of them dumping milk because they're not selling milk, so it's spoiling. So they're just dumping it on the ground. Chickens, nobody's buying that much eggs, so they're fucking killing a bunch of chickens.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I still can't fathom the toilet paper issue. That shit, a month later, is still a very big deal.
Yeah, dude. At my store, still now, it's hard to find toilet paper. You have to either show up early or by chance. Like, so we get shipments throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a truck pulling up, and then we'll pull out the pallets as they come in, right? And by chance, sometimes midday we'll get a pallet, and that shit'll be gone before we close.
Fuck, dude.
So we get supplied in the morning, gone within the first 2 hours, and then maybe by chance we'll get another pallet midday, gone before it closes. I'm like, holy shit.
It sounds like a consumer desert where it's just like there might be some days where the gods bless you, and you just fucking tear through everyone. It's just like, I need this. What have you noticed? What have you noticed is all right. So obviously toilet paper is. Let's do the essential items tier list. So S tier, you got TP.
TP.
What comes out?
Meat.
What comes out? Meat.
Meats, bro. We still have a limit on meat.
Really?
Yeah. People are stockpiling meat. They're freezing it.
Which makes sense. You can also store meats by salting them up like a crazy amount, can't you?
I don't know.
I think that's how they used to do it in the old days. They would just get sacks.
Bro, get with the times.
Yeah.
We have freezers.
Freezer? Just freeze them?
Yes. I don't know where you're living. It's 2020. We have freezers.
We're not any better off in 2020 right now than we were in the 1800s.
We're not cavemen, Chris. We're not cavemen.
There were no cavemen in the 1800s.
We have technology.
Go back to school. We have technology.
But I was going to mention something earlier.
Sure.
That you hit on. about things going back to normal, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been noticing that at work. Like, at first we were severely limiting how many people entered.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were letting people 100 max in the store, and then we started easing off, and now we let around 150 in the store,
Mm-hmm.
and that seems kind of like, I thought we were supposed to limit how many people come in, 6 feet apart and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but just I don't know. The lines are back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
At first we were dead as so. It was like a graph. At first, Corona news hits. We spiked. Like, we were selling out of
Right,
everything.
Of
Everything.
course.
You know how we have shelves full of pallets.
Mm-hmm.
They were all gone. You could see across the store.
Yeah.
And
I
then
remember you telling me that, man. That's crazy.
yeah, and then back to normal. People are coming back slowly, bro. It feels like a normal day again. We're busy as normal. People are buying normal quantities of food again.
Mm-hmm.
And I see more people out now. People walking their dogs.
Mm-hmm.
People going to the beach.
Yeah.
So there's truth in that. People just want to go
I'm
back.
saying, like, initially, just because it was so, remember we talked about this prior, where it's so new that people naturally are going to be freaking out and they're not going to know what to do and they're just going to overreact. But we do what we always do, right? We just adapted. We've gotten, like I said earlier, we're not scared. I mean, of course we're scared, but we're not terrified. We're just definitely more cautious now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's certain general rules now these days where if you go to a store, it's common now for masks to be required.
Yeah.
Gloves are also very important. You obviously don't want to run around anywhere with some protection on, at least. And like I said in the beginning when it started off, I would see a couple people, but now it's just everybody has them. You can't go anywhere without seeing everybody in masks. We have homemade masks now. Everybody's customizing.
That's a booming business.
Yeah,
That's a booming business.
It is a fantastic time to be an Etsy shop.
Bro, my coworker's trying to peddle it to me. Hey, you want a mask? Any design? For the low, 2 for $5.
You can buy the Sharpies. I'll get you the mask of your dreams.
Hey, you want a team? You want a Niners mask? Giants? Oakland. I got some Warrior masks.
Somewhere hype beasts are steaming because they're like, we've been on the hype.
We've been on that hype.
We all are late.
Dude, I see some dude come with a Versace one. I see some Gucci ones. I'm like, damn.
Isn't that crazy? In a crisis, you still gotta flex.
You still gotta get get that drip.
Bro, there's people dying, and
drip.
you're just like, yeah, it's Da Vinci. Like, bro, how's your immune system? Is that shit also a designer, bro?
Dude, at first I was super big on wearing the mask.
Yeah.
Now I'm over it.
I'm pretty take it or leave it too,
mask.
honestly.
I'm over the
way
fucking
take it or leave
mask.
it.
Did you see the news today?
No.
Donald Trump, bruh, he said according to intelligence, we have strong belief or whatever that the virus came from a lab within Wuhan. And
Really?
China either A, refused to deal with it or didn't know how to deal with it. But we will punish them. I was like, wait, what? So Wuhan
flag on the field.
So
Flag on the field.
Wuhan has a lab in which they
Yeah.
deal with diseases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they've somehow got intel that they believe that the virus came from that facility.
Oh, so it might actually be man-made?
He didn't disclose anything. A reporter asked that same question. They try to dig in. I can't tell you anymore. It's top secret. But all I can tell you, China will pay.
But
through
sir, this
tariffs.
We could become terrorists if we attack without reason. You know who's a terrorist? China. They're sad. Sad.
Terrible deal. Worst
Millions
deal.
of Americans out of jobs. Sad.
Can you imagine?
What do you think he thinks during all this? Like, I'm pretty sure he's dead set on China being the culprit.
Well, he wants to blame. Like he can read the people. The people they're angry.
Yeah.
And,
of course.
And how do you deal with it? You find a source to point that anger to. Instead of pointing it here, you point it across seas. The fictional scary boogeyman that's close by, that's within reach.
Right.
That plausible, right? It's that plausibleness.
Do you think this is gonna be as tense as? God, who was the last country that we were like very tense with since the Cold War?
Tense with Korea, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I remember World War III, all those memes with Korea.
Yo, Kim Jong-un is dead. That's right.
It's not related to Corona.
Oh, whoops.
We don't know. I don't think we know.
He's not dead. Hold on, I'm talking to my source now. Are you sure?
News coming in.
Showed videos reports of him coming back out.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's like a body double for sure.
Yeah, that's propaganda.
Yeah, that's propaganda.
They're trying to
don't
cover
believe North Korea.
He's alive. He's alive. Don't worry. Supreme Leader, go back to work.
It's just a way skinnier. But yeah, sorry, I digress. Yeah, man, fucking.
The body double's actually fucking Seth Rogen.
Nah, it'd be, I feel like following the formula of Scooby-Doo, it'd be someone that you would least suspect. So you take off the mask and it's Mike Pence.
Mike Pence.
Oh, no, it's Bernie. He was super bitter about it. So he's like,
my socialist brother.
It's news. Aside from this Corona thing being the number one news story nonstop. Did you see what got thrown out there? I was not expecting this shit, and it caught me so off guard. The Pentagon reaffirming the existence of UFOs.
What?
They officially stated that there is a video, and this video was super old, man.
Oh yeah. I've seen that. Where there's two guys talking with the Pentagon.
Yes, and the Pentagon officially was like, "All right, these are UFOs, 100% UFOs," and it's just like, cool. This is a landmark for UFO fanatics everywhere. Now's not the fucking time. Like right now, this is the last thing we're worried about.
These UFOs brought Corona. They landed in Wuhan. Sad. We don't have a war with China. It's an intergalactic war.
I was talking to some guy about this at work this week, and yeah, because this was pretty interesting. I was like, "Yo, fucking UFOs are real, man! Like, that's pretty cool." And he tells me, he's like, "Yo, I'm not even worried about an alien invasion." I was like, "What the fuck? Like, why wouldn't you be?" And no, because he was saying that. Have you ever seen War of the Worlds? I was like, "Yeah."
With Tom Cruise?
Yeah, you remember how the aliens got defeated in that?
I never watched it.
Okay, so the aliens come in, they start decimating humanity, right? They're fucking us up. Our military can't do a goddamn thing. Tom Cruise is doing his Tom Cruise run, high and tight, fast and furious.
Sliding, dipping, and dodging.
Everything, man. And towards the end, what ends up killing him are germs. Like, because the theory was, or yeah. The logic was that they were so alien to us that their bodies couldn't withstand our germs. So that's why the guy was like, "Hey, if it goes down and an invasion comes on, Corona's gonna come out on top."
They have weak immune systems.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, we got UFOs going on, Kim Jong-un potentially dead, and COVID-19 rampage. Well, no, not rampaging anymore. Mm-hmm. It's a little more toned down.
People are still dying.
Yeah.
Still fucking dying. But there's a lot of people recovering too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, actually, also they're saying that there is a possible vaccine that's already been approved, which was used for the Ebola. It's called like Remediv or something.
Remediv?
Remediv or some shit. And it was a drug tested for Ebola.
Sounds like a Beyblade.
Bakugan.
Remediv.
And since it's already been FDA approved or whatever through the government, they went through all the testing and shit. They said, well, fuck it. Ebola was a type of flu too, so let's try to use it. And I guess this is what I read in the news, quote unquote, positive effects with COVID.
There were quotes on that?
Yeah, there's quotes on positive effects. And I was like, fishy. Well, let's see what these positive effects are looking like in 10 years. Just people fucking grow a third arm and shit.
But they will be corona free. And
corona free. We're stronger and mutated.
But we're all still immune to Corona now.
That's some X-Men shit, bro. This is the turning point for humanity, in which we become superhumans.
Yo, I for sure, like, no doubt. Who's the ideal X-Men to be in this time?
In this time,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
Colossus, my G.
Colossus is a god.
No. Colossus, the X-Men.
Oh, yeah. The dude, Deadpool's friend.
Yeah. I mean, he's his own hero, but the guy in Deadpool's shadow.
Deadpool's just a shadow. I mean, he's just stuck in the shadows.
No, I mean, think about it. Well, no, maybe Colossus isn't the best.
Tell me.
Right. I'd be Cyclops. Oh, something happened. Talking to his news source. All right. Just give him a minute. I'm sure it's something important.
All right, we're back.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. As you can see, I was talking glorious leader.
Glorious leader, supreme ruler.
Man, but yeah, man. I don't know. So your prediction for, because I've been hearing multiple things from multiple people, and it's all speculation, of course.
Okay.
I've been hearing definitely next month it's going to be over. End of this year, for sure, we're going to be back to business.
Okay.
Or 2022 is the most ideal. That's the one I keep hearing the most, where people have got it like in their minds. And this is all from people at work that I talk to, and they're all dead set that this is going to be 2 years. And one thing I heard that made sense to me was, let's say best case scenario, it's the end of this year that the shelter in place just finally goes kaput. Even then, I feel like after, people are still going to be very cautious, and there's still going to be some regulations up, right? Like people are still going to be wearing masks, people are still going to be wearing gloves. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think we might I think we're going to bleed. I think we're going to bleed into the end of the year. Everybody's still going to be a little weirded out and still follow the precautions.
I'm just
so whenever.
Bummed out, bro. I wish it wouldn't leak into summer. I want to go out. I want to go to parks. I want to go to the beach.
You can still go to parks, man.
They're closed. What do you mean?
No, what are you talking about? I went on a hiking trip like twice these past 2 weeks.
You're a rebel.
No,
you're a renegade.
You're just using excuses. You don't want
legally it's closed.
No way.
Yes.
No, they got signs up. They got signs up everywhere. It says, maintain the 6 feet rule. That's it.
What? Really?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I literally just looked up All Trails, the app, and all the fucking hiking spots in the trails, campsites, say closed. Like
there's still a bunch of people out there. The
I mean, yeah. One thing's one. I'm trying to respect the rules, but I guess maybe I should just break them.
Fuck yeah. I went camping during the government shutdown. Look how that worked out. Yeah, fuck the government. That's right.
People like you. This is why the quarantine is being extended.
I'm still getting paid. That's all that matters. Acquire the bag, any means necessary. Hike the trails, any shoes necessary.
Well, I mean, at my job, not this week, but the following week, we're going back to business as usual. Our times are going back to normal. We close early right now, but it's gonna go back to our normal times. Our food, we're removing limits on a lot of the foods.
Yeah.
So just going back to normal.
What are you looking most forward to when this whole thing? What's the first thing you're gonna do when all this is said and done?
I'm gonna go to the beach.
The beach, okay.
Yes. I want to take in sun. Or I don't know. Go to a bar. I want to go to a bar. Oh, really bad.
I could do it with or without, honestly. I've been perfecting my craft of making cocktails these days. I can make a decent mojito.
I hope you enjoy that alone.
You almost sound
jaded.
I told you to send me the recipe, bro.
Fucking asshole.
For me, what do I mean? Honestly, man, my life hasn't been too it hasn't been affected too gnarly, because I feel like a huge part of it has to do with still being able to work. And prior, I mean, the only thing I would do would be, I was a 9 to 5 slave, right? Where I just go in, come back home, and then just chill out. until I go to work, and then the week. You know what I miss the most, honestly? Just hanging out with my friends, like hanging out with our buddies. That was always fun. We didn't do a whole lot. We still hung out, but it's just the experience of being able to hang out with each other and interact was always fun.
True. Oh yeah, me, it kind of hit me harder because I have to deal with the public.
Yeah.
With you, it's kind of like an enclosed space, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
same old faces.
Yeah, I deal with coworkers, not customers.
Yeah, I have to deal with coworkers and customers.
God help you.
God, bro. Everybody's just fucking tired, bro. Everybody's just tired. They're tired of talking to each other and tired of talking to fucking others.
Yeah.
Bro, people are just fucking ruthless. Mm-hmm. You know, thank God we're getting rid of all these policies because we limit how many people come into the store. 2 people can come in at a time. People yelling, "Fuck you! I'm gonna take my whole fucking family, and you're not doing shit." Oh shit! All right.
Dude.
You know what? I don't get paid enough to deal with this. Go ahead, do your shopping.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, people even prior to this thing. I mean, just retail. I mean, would yours count as retail? No, not really, right?
No.
Like, okay, market. You know, just dealing with the public in general. Even prior to all
yeah,
this,
you could say retail.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking regardless, dealing with consumers. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Dealing with consumers, even prior to this whole thing, they're fucking terrible, man. My sister, she actually quit her job because she couldn't deal with this shit anymore. What? She works at this place that makes food, and she used to work at this place that made food.
Yeah.
And people didn't give a flying fuck because, you know, obviously, like, food places are still essential, so they'd be getting their online orders and they come in to pick up.
Yeah.
And my sister would have to tell them, it's like people would roll in with their whole ass families, and then they'd be pounding on doors like, "Hey, we want to order food." It's like, "Hey, you got to order online." And I'm like, "What? No, like, we're right here. We'll just tell you." It's like, "No, you can't." And they would ask, like, "Why? Why not?" It's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you guys seeing what's happening out there? No, like, you guys, your family of 8 people cannot come in here and order food. No, like, you guys can't." And they got the nerve to get pissed at her. It's just like, how fucking dare you? Like, how dare you and your family? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
You know, we had to call in managers on their day off to come into the office to answer complaints. Like, our phones are off the line about complaints. Like, I can't believe you're limiting eggs. I can't believe you're limiting meat. I need this. I was like, bitch, you're probably gonna buy more than you need.
Yeah.
This is why we're limiting things. I don't know if I told you, but so we have these like 5 shelves of bread. Mm-hmm. So like maybe one shelf holds like 10 packets of bread. Right. Dude grabbed the whole because it's on wheels. He grabbed the whole fucking rack and wheeled it to the cashier. Said, "I'm buying all of this." I was like, "What?" Yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm making hooch.
Another fucking dude bought over 20 packets of toilet paper. That's like over like
20 packets?
Yeah, so okay, so ours
like 4 in each pack?
So the packet itself holds like 36 rolls.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Holy shit.
He damn near bought a whole pallet.
Have you seen people get bloody? Customers with each other? Like, what? Have you seen any wild interactions?
At first, people were fucking, like, literally pushing each other to get to the toilet paper. Like, shoving. We had to have police just posted outside the store waiting.
Dude, this is like fucking... Wow. This is like consumer purgatory. It's like the never-ending Black Friday.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of... I wish I would have gone to the stock market earlier. I really do. Netflix stock shot up. Instacart, anything online order, Amazon fucking skyrocketed.
Man, Bezos is fucking... He doesn't even... He just comes money at this point. Like, he doesn't have any blood in his body. It's just currency. He doesn't have...
I'm gonna bust a nut if I get change shoots out.
Change? Are you fucking kidding me? It's all blue strips. Are you kidding me? You think Bezos? No way, change.
We bust change. He busts blues. Fucking.
You know how he keeps his head bald?
Yeah,
You know what he
all you hear is
waxing?
yeah.
This guy, the way he stays bald, he'll put that coat of wax on and rip it off with $100 bills. B. This man don't shave. You think Bezos shaves? Hell no.
He waxes.
Jeff Bezos looks like a fucking man. He looks like a white Forrest Whitaker. Have you seen his eye?
Yeah.
The guy, you know why? He's always scheming on the next Amazon endeavor. He's just.
He's never there. Whenever you talk to him.
You know, it's funny we talk about Bezos because I don't know why or how, but I didn't know he had an Instagram page, so I ended up on his Instagram page literally on Tuesday. I remember because I was at work and I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm just scrolling through his feed, and he's like the most fucking nerdy, dork ass billionaire I've ever seen. And he's just like super edgy. Like there was one picture he put up of himself. He's like, "Why am I wearing pajamas at a conference meeting? Because today is like National Pajama and Conference Meeting Day," or something like stupid shit like that. And I was like, Bezos, like, this is what you're fucking doing.
Cringe.
Did you see that thing? What he's doing now? He's putting a 10,000 either year or hour clock inside on the side of a mountain. Have you heard about anything about that?
No. It all sounds
Dude,
this all sounds stupid to me.
Not to Jeff Bezos. They say
when you have money like that, anything sounds smart.
They say that the creative side. What's the creative side of the brain? But for him, it's the wonky eye. That's the creative side.
I don't know.
The businessman. The businessman is the normal looking.
He's all business. Fuck.
The guy's like the Two-Face, you know the Batman villain, Two-Face. He's like the Two-Face of entrepreneurship.
Heads, I make money. Tails, I make more money. You too.
No, there's Jeff Bezos Amazon. There's Jeff Bezos Amazon Prime.
Fucking dope.
Dude, doesn't he have I think he has not like, well, it's sort of like SpaceX, right? He also has like his own little space program.
Does he? He's trying to compete with Elon.
I think they could go for pound, honestly. I think him and Musk, as far as maybe money wise, who makes more money wise? Bezos?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't care. But
I put money on Elon for sure.
Elon, I think Elon has way more creativity.
Well, yeah,
than Bezos.
Yeah, of course.
I think Elon doesn't really do it for the money, bro. He doesn't do it for the money.
Fuck no.
He does it for. I don't know. Just say fuck it.
I don't think even he knows why he does it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm with Grimes. So what?
Oh, bet. You guys think gas-powered cars are gonna be the future? Let me introduce you to the real future.
Psych.
B.
I'm sending the future into space.
He did do that shit, bro. He sent his own fucking car to SpaceX. No, the
Model E or something, or Model X. Or
you
Model
know
S.
why he did it? You know why? Because he fucking could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Literally no other reason.
Jeff Bezos isn't. I could top Elon. Bet. Put a clock on the mountain.
Oh man, you wild. Nah, I'm finished there. I'm gonna wear pajamas in this meeting.
What am I gonna do next? Follow me on Twitter. You'll find out.
Elon Musk made a fucking flamethrower. He sold flamethrowers to the public.
Oh yeah. Remember, we saw that flamethrower at a party.
Holy shit, we did see that flamethrower at a party. Yo, and those things, they do exactly what they're intended to not do. Just fucking get everybody mad hype.
I think you could buy that at a Home Depot or something. Normally.
No, you can't buy flamethrowers.
That's like
propane,
a welding tool or something. He just.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He just. Oh, so you're telling me on top of being a genius, he's also a brand ambassador?
He's a troll.
Boom. See, Elon Musk, pound for pound, taking down Bezos. He's gonna hit Bezos so hard his other eye's gonna go wonky.
You should probably wrap it up. I think.
Oh shit! It's already 10. Wow.
Yeah, it's time for a cool minute. Time flies.
Any other thoughts before we close out?
All right, let's make a prediction since we made a prediction last time.
I
How
don't
long this is
want
gonna-
to, man. I'm scared. I'm scared of what happened. Last time I
We
was
could be fucking
optimistic.
prophets if we're right.
Okay, you go. What do you got?
Me? I think that it will extend to the end of summer, August. But we're not us as a society are gonna break those rules and still go out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like businesses are just gonna open up again without permission. So federally, like by law, policy, the quarantine will be extended.
Mm-hmm.
But within the community, we're just gonna ignore the rules
Mm-hmm.
and just go back to business, back to making money, back to having fun again. I mean, how long can we stay inside? How long can we hold out? Some people are gonna go homeless.
Yeah.
Some people are desperation kicks in. They're willing to do anything.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this: how do you feel about seeing, like, celebrities, right? Like they're trying their best to be positive and just telling people, like, just stick together. Like, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna be okay.
I don't know.
Like, is there
I
just
think
because?
they're just disconnected. I think celebrities are disconnected.
I think they're just trying to be positive.
They're
man,
not.
'cause
They're not the average Joe.
That's true. I mean, I'm not debating that, but it doesn't mean they can't use their status to try to tell people. I mean, you can only go so far with good faith, right?
Yeah, you're gonna go homeless, but you're doing it for the greater cause.
Just be happy, like, be happy. I think it's been pretty cool. Not
No
this
one's gonna
whole
take that.
not this whole debacle has been cool, but I think one of the cool things about living in the modern era is that even though we haven't been able to see each other, like, physically, it hasn't really interacted with, like, being able to communicate with each other. Like, we can do this. We can still play online together. We can still fucking, just we played poker. We picked up poker for like the first week or two.
Think about this way: we're nonchalant about it because we're working, because we
That's
still have
true.
a job, because we
That's
know that things aren't really tough.
Mm-hmm.
I still got money. I can still pay my bills if I want to.
If you want to, do you choose to not pay bills sometimes?
There's some bills I don't have to pay right now. They're kind of like just giving me like a pass.
Well, for me, my prediction will be blood on the streets everywhere, massive rampages. No, I want to say till the end of the year, man. I think we're gonna ring in the new year with this whole quarantine thing still going on. But I agree with you, where nobody's really gonna fucking pay attention to it. I think once businesses start opening up, then yeah, everything's gonna for sure go back to normal. We're seeing it happen right now, where, like you said this morning, more places are being deemed essential businesses out of the cuts, right? Where they weren't essential like 2 weeks ago. Now it's just like, oh hey, you know what? We do need that Sears, because I do need a washing machine. Like, nobody fucking needs a washing machine right now. Like, wait, people are going broke. You think they got money to buy these things? But legal loopholes, whatever. They could argue fucking people that buy washing machines have a less chance of wanting to commit suicide. Just bullshit numbers, bullshit reasons. As far as to when we're gonna get past this, I think one thing that I'm overlooking, at least, I'm hopeful that we'll find a vaccine soon. That's one thing that I don't really consider as much as everything else.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's already a bunch of people, because there's money involved too. Like if they're the first one to put out a patent.
Oh yeah.
On a vaccine that's really needed right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're set. Hey, okay, another thing.
Sure.
Tangent, like separate universe, timeline division. We go into depression, and it's like '08. People lose homes, more homeless on the street. The value of the dollar just fucking plummets. And then we have to borrow more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's my alternative timeline. That's worst case scenario.
That would suck.
But praying for
steer clear of that mindset. It's not impossible though. It's possible. It's very real that it could happen.
Gotta pray for the best and prepare for the worst.
You know what we got now that we didn't have back in '08, baby? Bitcoin. I'll see you on the other side, dumbass. Stupid.
Are they free 6ix9ine? That's another topic.
And another topic for not another time because I do not give a shit.
True. Neither do I.
He did get out though because of Corona. So hey, see,
really?
legal loopholes. Yeah. That was
what? They got free. Oh yeah, you're right. A bunch of prisoners did get released. Actually, I did see in the news that the guy got released. Same day committed a crime.
I put the gun in your hand and I told you don't shoot, man. I told you not to shoot. You let me down, bud.
Dude got arrested, let out again, and committed another crime.
But Corona's still in here. Just you're going in, bud.
All right then. I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, this has been a good one. This has been episode
something.
It's another episode.
We're probably gonna make another internet podcast.
Yeah,
webcam podcast soon. Now that we realize that we could do this.
Yeah, tune in next time. If the recession does happen, I'll probably have to sell my headset and microphone, so I'll just record myself and then send them to Iz for him to snip a conversation.
All right, yeah, I'll put you in post edit.
Make a deep fake of me.
Yeah, all right, you got it. All right, y'all. See you later.
Stay safe and fucking wash your hands, you fucking creeps.